And today, as you already know, we are going to talk about these watches. And we have imoo Z1 and imoo Z7 today. If you have any question, if you want to know more about some specific features, just let me know in the comment. And you can also follow us on our social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. In this way, you can stay updated and know more about these wonderful watches. I think we can start talking about the imoo company, which is born in 2015, and it launched its first series in this period, and in just few years, especially with imoo Z1 and imoo Z6, it gained so much popularity. Then and today it holds the top position in the world for this kind of watches. And they are born for two main reasons. And to understand the first reason, we need to go back up to 2012, in which Mr. Kimi, the founder, was in a business trip. And during this business trip, he faced a problem. He came with a question. And the question is as easy as difficult to answer, because I think everyone has experienced the same situation at least once. The question was, what gift can I buy for my kids? And as you can understand as a parent, the answer to this question is not easy. But Mr. Kimi found in these watches the answer. And why these watches could be the answer for this question? Well, this leads us to the second main point, which is these watches want to build a bridge between the kids and the parents, and in this way they can stay connected, and the parents can always be sure that the kid is in a safe condition, and he can always contact the kid if he needs or she needs. And yeah, the main ideas behind these watches were this. So what are the main features about these watches? I think we can start with the dual camera, because imoo Z7 has this dual camera that is very innovative and revolutionary for this kind of watches. And usually the smartwatches for kids has only one camera. That is like a limited experience, because it's not very comfortable, especially if you make a video call with someone. Then it's not always so comfortable, because yeah, you can show the face very easily, because with the front camera you can show the face. But if you want to show the environment, for example, or if you want to take a picture or something, and sometimes it could be a little bit difficult. But with these watches you can easily flip up the watches, just simply pressing the button, and then you can use the rear camera situated in the back to show the environment if you're in a video call, or to take photos and videos if you want. And also this camera have a HD quality, so you can take picture and videos in a high quality, because the front camera has 2 megapixels while the rear camera has 5 megapixels. That means that if you are in a video call, then the images are clearly, and the other person see you also clear. And if you want to take picture and video, then you can share them to your friends or the parents, and they also will be in high definition. Related to the camera, there are also innovative features, that is the AI scanning, that allows your kid to take a picture of something in the environment, for example animal or a plant, whatever he wants or she wants, and then the watch will say what the picture represents. And maybe for us is a little bit obvious, but for kids, because these watches are designed specifically for kids between 4 and 12 years, they maybe want to explore the world, and they don't know everything, and they want to know more about something. And these watches can help them to improve their knowledge. The second main features of these watches, I think, is the GPS, because according to GPS, GDS, GLONASS, Galileo, and so on, these watches has also the AI to ensure the parents to have a very high quality, a very precise location with these watches. And it's important because the parents can know exactly where the kids are in this moment, and also where their kids were in the previous 14 days. And that means that, for example, the parents in this moment cannot check the phone to see the location of their kids, because maybe they are at work, they are busy, and so on. It's normal. They don't need to worry, because they can just check the phone later and see the past location, the route that the kids has done, and no need to worry about where your kids could be go. And I want to remind you that before continue see what are the main features of these watches, to go on some e-commerce if you're interested in this kind of watches like Shopee or Amazon, or you can just go directly on our website to enjoy 15% of discount of these watches. That means that you can buy the imoo Z7 and imoo Z1 with a 15% of discount. And if you buy now, then in just 2 days you will receive these watches, so you don't need to worry to wait, because we can ship in just 2 days, and it's very quickly the shipping. I see that Ilana, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Anyway, you join in our live streaming, and if you have any question, or if you want to know more about something about these watches, just let me know in the comments so we can talk together. And I was saying that also, if you buy these watches, then you can enjoy 15 days return with no reason. That means that if you are not satisfied with these watches once you bought one, then you can return the watch with no problem during this period. And also, if you buy these watches, you have 2 years warranty. That means that we want to show you that these watches have high quality, and during this period, if you have any problem, just contact our customer service, and then we will help you to solve the problem. We can move to another important specific of these watches, that is the resistance. Because as you can see here, we have our watch under the water, and I can show you that it's still working, because I can raise the screen and I can still use the application. But it's not just about the water resistance, because these watches are designed specifically for kids, and as we know, kids like playing with water, they like playing outside with sand, with whatever. And these watches are very resistant. They are designed to resist in very different and extreme conditions, to ensure you that, oh, okay, as you can see, today we also have a watch inside the ice to show you that these watches are very resistant. I can switch the camera to show you better. As you can see, the watch is inside the ice, but I can still unlock it and use it. So that means that these watches are very resistant. And you, as a parent, once you buy the watch, you then don't need to worry about your kid could break them, because as you can see, they are very resistant and designed specifically for this kind of situation. We can talk about of these watches also for the easy way for the kids to make new friends, to expand their societies, and also to stay in contact, because these watches allow your kid to add friends in a very easy way. They can just simply activate it mode and then bump 2 different watches, and then the watch will automatically add the new person. and then the kids has a new friends, and they can stay connected to each other by sending messages, photos, a video, or they can start a call or a video call. They can also compete in some challenge together. They can compete in the weekly ranking and see what the other friends are doing. So these watches are not just about making new friends, more people, and so on. They can also ensure that your kid can stay connected and build a deep relationship with their friends. And in my opinion, this is very important because the kids can make friends in a very easy way, but then they can stay in touch. It's not just know more people and then you forgot about them. Then no, you can stay in touch, you can share moments, live, have fun together, all with these watches. And these watches ensure also a safe environment for your kids, because of course if you want to stay connected with your kids, you can buy them a smartphone, and a smartphone like this, but then you cannot control and you don't know what the kids do with the smartphone. And especially if the kids is really young, because these watches are for kids from 4 to 12 years old. So if the kid is too young, maybe a smartphone is not the right things to give him. First, for the price, because they are more expensive than these watches, but then you cannot control the behavior of your kids on the smartphone. And maybe if they are so young, then you don't know, they want to spend all day, for example, playing video games on the phone or scrolling on social media, and yeah, you cannot control their behavior. But with these watches, then you don't need to worry about this. First, because these watches don't have any games, so they cannot spend the time on them. Then second, these watches are not related to any other external application, so they cannot find social media and any other application. And then they can access to internet, but the content are very limited, and you can control almost everything from the application that you can download on your smartphone. So as I just mentioned, you can connect these watches with your smartphone, just simply going on some app store, and then you can download both for Android and iOS. So you can download both if you have an Android or Apple phone. And then you can scan the pin code that you find on the smartwatch to pair the two devices. You can also pair more than one smartwatch. If you have more kids, then you can connect all of these watches, and with no problem, just only with only one phone. And that is important because you can always stay connected with your kids, and your kids can stay connected only with you. Because these watches can connect to other devices, or just only because they have the same watch, or maybe if you have the application on the smartphone. Anyway, with the application on your smartphone, you can always see everything about your kids, because you can see the contact that he or she has, the location of your kids, then you can see also the details about his physical condition, and you can always contact him or her if you want, just simply touching a button, then start a call or a video call with your kids. About the physical monitoring, I want to talk that these watches has the health monitoring that allows you and also the kids to monitor their body temperature, the heart rate, and the blood oxygen. And in this way, you and your kid can have an overview about his or her physical condition. And it's important because you can understand better his condition or her condition, and also you can prevent some disease, because these watches has the heart rate and body temperature alarming. It means that if the temperature of your kids rise too much, or if the heart rate is too high, then you will receive a notification on your smartphone, and that allows you to contact your kids and be sure that he is in a good situation, or maybe if he need help. And yeah, you can prevent also some disease in this way. I think this was a little overview about the main function of these watches, but I want to show you how exactly looks this the watch, so we can explore together the function that you can find on some smartwatch. But before going, I want to remind you that if you have any question, just let me know in the comments so I can explain you something, or if you want to know more about some specific feature, just type in the comment, and then I will talk with you. We can talk to each other. So switch to the other camera to find the watch. First, we can unlock the watch, and as you can see, just sliding, and we can unlock it. Then we can swipe on the left to find the contact, and from here we can also start a call or a video call, just simply touching one contact, or we can also dial a phone number and then start a call and see the past and the recent video calls received and made. If we come back to the home screen, then we can swipe down to find the shortcut to the settings, and here, as you can see, you can find the Wi-Fi connection, the Bluetooth connection, the lightning, the blinking pattern, and also the vibration or the ringtone. You can adjust the volume directly from here, and also you can adjust the brightness directly from here. But you don't need to worry, because you can find all the settings also in the other application that we will see together in a few minutes. We can swipe one more time on the right to find the chat section, in which you can open a chat, see the image that the kids sent and receive, the sticker, the messages, and also the audio, because if your kids want to make an audio, it's very easy, and just hold this button to start the recording and release the button to send the audio. And they can also type a message from the keyboard you can find here. You can switch with the number or the symbols. So it's very easy to use the chat. But if inside the chat we swipe on the right, then we will find the stickers, which are just a simple way for your kids to express better their emotion and maybe also have a little bit of fun. We can swipe last time on the right to find the album, the camera, and the video. Very simply, this application allows your kid to share some images or video with someone. The album allows your kid to choose a picture from the album, the photo that he already has on the smartwatch, while the camera and the video allows your kid to use the camera and the video to capture some moments in real time. We can come back in the chat section. We can see also that you can create some group with more than one person, so you can connect more people. We can swipe one more time on the right to see the virtual avatar. And what is the virtual avatar? Is just a character that your kid can customize, just simply unlocking some item. And to unlock this item, the kids need to earn some points by doing some activities, competing with friends, and other ways that we will see in the details later. So stay connected if you are interested in this. And also, if we swipe last time on the right, we can find all the application that the smartwatch allows your kid to do. The first one, as I mentioned before, is the Add Friends mode. And it's very simple how it works. Just bump 2 different watches once you activate the mode. And then the watch will automatically add the new friends. And in this way, they can more people, know more people, make new friends. And it's not just about making new friends and then you forget about them. No, because these watches also allows your kid to stay connected with their friends and create deep relations with their friends. They can chat to each other and share some images or videos. They can also make video calls or compete with each other in some ranking or challenges. And we can move to the next application, which is the step counter. And very simple, as you can imagine, the step counter is just the number of steps that the kids make during the day. You can also see the ranking compared, the e-score compared to the friend's score. And this is also another way for your kids to compete with friends, stay connected with them, and in a healthy way. Exactly. And related to this, we can find also the health and the fitness mode. The first one allows your kids to see the body temperature, the heart rate, and the blood oxygen in this moment during the day. Is important about these features is that if the body temperature or if the heart rate rise too much, then you as a parent will receive a notification on your smartphone, and in this way you can help your kid if he needs, or just contact him or her to be sure that they are in a good condition. And this is important because you as a parent also you can find all the past records about the physical condition of your kids. That means that you have a complete overview about your kids' physical conditions. And I think it's very important because you can understand better how he is and or she is, and then you can also prevent some disease with this system alert and other things just with these features. We can move to the next application that is related to this, which is the fitness mode. And with this fitness mode, your kids can record some exercise, some activities, such as the swimming, skipping, running, or sit-up activities. We can start, for example, the swimming activities. Before starting, the kids can also set some goals that he want to achieve, some such as the distance, the duration, the kilocalories, the energy, and as you can see, they can add or remove the time, the distance, and so on. Just press the pool length. We need also to choose the length of the pool. We can, I don't know, 50 meters. Then we can start. The virtual me will appear, and just 3 seconds later the activity will start. In here your kids can see the distance, first the duration, the heart rate, and stroke. Okay. And if we want to pause, just simply I don't know, double press the on. Okay. We need to press twice the button because under the water the watch will be different. Now, as you can see, we can find a neater overview about the activity. and the kids can see his result and what he done. We can save or share. No, we don't want to share. Just save and come back here. Here you can also see the rank compared with other friends and the inventory, because as I mentioned before, the activities allows your kids to unlock some item to customize the virtual me. As you can see, these are with color, so that means that your kids has already unlocked this item. But if we go down, as you can see, the images are black and white, so the kids still need to achieve this item. That was about the fitness mode, but related to this, we can also find the level, just simply the score that your kid has, and he can earn some points from here. Have a little overview about this. He can see the ranking compared to other friends, and he can also send or receive some gift with friends. Then we can find the album, just simply the photos that the kids has with the smartwatch, and yeah, we can see how the camera works, because as you know, these watches have the dual camera. To use the front camera, very simple, just press the button, and then after 3 seconds sorry? Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, I see that there is a follower that have an imoo watch and really like it. So I'm really happy to hear that. And you bought the imoo Z7 on Amazon. Where found me? No, it's not a scam. You can buy imoo Z7 also from Amazon, and then you will have 15 days return with no reason. That means that if you are not satisfied, or if you change your mind, then in just this period you can send the watch, return the watch with no problem. And you can also contact our customer service if you encounter any problem before return these watches, so we can help you to fix the problem and to solve it. Thank you for the messages, and if you have any other question, please let me know in the comments so we can talk together and I can give you more details about these watches. Okay, I can show you how also works the camera. The camera, just simply, as I was saying before, you need to press the screen to take the picture, and then you can choose to save or cancel the photo. And the same is for the rear camera. You can just simply flip up the watch to switch to the other camera, and you can also come back to the front camera or switch, just simply swiping up or swiping down. And you can switch to the video mode just simply by swiping on the right. I see that you want to contact our customer service. I think you can go on our website and you can find all the details there. And you can also see some specific about these watches or the other information about them. So check our website is my advice. And we can come back here with the camera, and related to it we have you're welcome, and if you have any other question, just let me know in the comment. We can go and discover together the sticker cam and the funny cam. The sticker come very simply is the camera with some filters, and your kid can use these features just to share some funny moment with someone. You can press the screen to take the picture, and then you can have fun sharing this photo with some friends or with their parents. And also the funny cam is similar because they can use the camera to take a picture of their face, and then the watch will give a score about their smile. And my score now is 88, but I think that your kid can do even better than me. Anyway, they can also compete with some friends. They can find the smile contest, and then they can start together. And as you can see, the watch now is trying to give the score to both people. And now we don't have two people, but it works with two also. And we can do it also for the virtual avatar. You need to take a picture of your face, and then the watch will generate an avatar based on your face. Now my score is 747, and my name is Silver Haired Knight. So as you can see, is just another way for your kids to have fun, because you need to remember that these watches has no game inside, because it's not the purpose of these watches. We want to ensure the safe environment for your kids, and also build our connection between the parents and the kids. But your kid can have these different features to have fun together, just to share some funny moments with friends and parents. We can see the next application. Here is, well, the alarm clock is just simply an alarm. You can set the time that you prefer and choose to set the reminder. Then the shake, we can try together to shake the watch and see what happened. Okay, I don't know if you heard the sound. Anyway, the watch make the sound of a bird, and this is another way for your kid to know more about some animals or things, because especially when the kids are young, then they don't know all the sound of the animal. They want to know more about them, and then this is a funny way, an easy way also for their kids to earn points and discover the sound. And as I mentioned, these features allow your kid also to earn some points that they can use for the item on the virtual me. You can find also the messages here, but as you can see, the words say that we need some SIM card inside. Why we need a SIM card? Because to connect these watches to internet, we have two different ways. The first one is with the SIM card. To insert here in the back, you can find the slot, and the second way is with the Wi-Fi connection. So the kids can connect the watch to internet with these two different ways, and the internet connection is safe because it's not like the connection with a smartphone. You can find everything with the smartphone, the browser, and so on. These watches are safe because they cannot access to the whole internet, and all the content that they can see are managed by you as a parent from your smartphone. Next application is, we already saw how to dial a call. We can see the settings in which you can change almost everything about the watch. First, we can see the brightness. If you want to raise or decrease the brightness, but now we don't want the screen timeout. For example, we can change to 5 seconds. I go back, and then after 5 seconds the screen of the watch will turn off. We set again 30 seconds, and we can move to the next one, which is ringtone and volume. Here your kids can set the mode that you prefer, like vibration, the ring, or both of them. And that means that if you receive a call, then if the watch is in the vibration mode, the watch won't make any sound, just vibrate. With the ring, not vibration, just sound, and with the last one, both of them. Then your kids can control the volume from here and change the ringtone or the sound of the call or video calls, and also the text tone, so when he or she receives the message. And the flip setting then is important because you can change what happens when you flip the watch, and you can choose between camera, video, or nothing. And as you can see now, the watch is set on camera, and so if we flip up the watch, then the camera will activate it, as you can see. And if we flip down the watch again, then the camera will turn off. And we can also use the flip to answer a call or a video call when the kids, the smartwatch, receive one. Here you can find also many other settings like the Wi-Fi connection, the software update, the Bluetooth, and so on. I just want to talk about the unlock settings because I think it's important. And here your kids can choose between no lock screen, so nothing happens when you unlock when you turn off and you turn on the watch, and or slide to unlock, or you can set also a password if you want more safe. And as you can see here, you can find many other settings. We were here. The next application is the stopwatch, and very simple. It's a normal stopwatch. You can take the time and reset just like a normal. And the app center instead is the place where you can find all the application that the watches has inside, and you can also see the details from here, and you can remove the application from here. We can move to the storage, which is the place you can see the total storage about the watch, and you can see also how much storage every application have inside the watch. And from here you can also remove some and free up space. Oh, okay. I see that Lamdon is asking for the price, and you can find imoo Z1 and imoo Z7 on our website with a discount of 15%. imoo Z1, the first price is 129, and imoo Z7 is 219. But if you go on our website, then you will enjoy a 15% of discount. So my suggestion is to don't wait, because you have this discount, and if you order today, in just 2 days we will arrange the shipping, and you will be able to give these watches to your kids and have a well moment together. Then I see another question, which is what model I show. This is imoo Z7 and this is imoo Z1. You can choose also different colors, and the imoo Z7 is the one with the dual camera. So if you want to know more about some specific features about these watches, just let me know in the comment. You're welcome. We can see also together the dual application here. It's very simple. It's just to make a challenge for your kids with some friends. And here, for example, the challenge is 100 steps. So once you start the challenge, your kids can compete with friends to have this funny and healthy moment together. And the winner in with this challenge is the first one who reach 100 steps. So as you can see, these watches allows your kid to stay in contact with some friends, builds a deep relation with these friends, and also have fun together and stay healthy together. We can move to the next application, which is the Virtual Me. I just talked about it before, so I think we can go on the team application where your kids can customize and personalize the experience on these watches. You can change the theme, the wallpaper, customize also the icon, the decoration of the Virtual Me, and change the flip up animation. We can change something together. For example, we can set the theme from here. We can choose from some already inside the watch, or we can also download more, as you can see here. And you can change the wallpaper also from the application on your smartphone. We can change here, and now I think, yeah, as you can see, the screen is changed. Finally, we can find the AI scanner. We can try together and to use it. We just need to take a picture of something. For example, I can take this toy, this yellow duck, and I take a picture of this. And now the smartwatch is loading. Oh, I need to take again. Let me see. It's loading, and you say this is a toy, and of course it's right because it's just a duck for kids. So as you can see, the kids can use the AI scanning to take a picture of something about the environment, such as plants or animal, to understand, to discover. And maybe you can find this function a little bit obvious because you already know the things. But for kids, for example, 5 years old, it's not so obvious. So they can use this function to take picture and understand. And then they can share maybe with friends and be happy to have discovered something new. So these were the main function about the watch. And I show you just the main, but there are many other features that you can find with these watches. And my suggestion is to try these watches to have an experience with them, and just try. I want to show you some example in which these watches could be very useful for both the kids and the parents. We can think about, for example, the moment between the school and the house, because I don't know your kids what your kids do in the morning, but maybe some kids go to school alone and others need to take the school bus. And in this period between school and home, they cannot contact anyone if they don't have a smartphone or these watches. And if something happened, for example, we don't want to think bad, but maybe they miss the school bus, what they can do if they don't have anything? Yeah, they can come back home, but then if you are going to the work, you are not at home anymore, so it's not very good. But if they have these watches, then they can just start a call or a video call with you, and then you as the parents can help them to find a solution. Maybe you can go there and they don't need to worry. So it's a win-win, because both the kids and the parents have safe and joy with these watches, because the parents don't need to worry about the kids' condition, and the kids always know that he needs help or she needs help. Just simply start a call or a video call with their parents, and then they will be fine. Another situation could be, for example, after the school, your kids want to play outside with some friends, then you cannot be there, maybe because you are at work, you have some busy, you are busy, or you have some appointment, and it's normal. I think you would like maybe stay with your kids more, but of course the life is different. So anyway, your kids want to go in some parks to have fun with their friends, then you don't need to worry, because you can check in real time the exact location, and you can also see the past location, so you will always be able to see where your kid is. And if you want to be more sure, you can start a video call with your kids to ask him or her to show you the environment. And in this way, it's also a way to share the moment and live the moment together, even if you and your kids are not in the same place. But you can talk to each other, you can see what your kids are doing, and yeah, experience the same experience and share the moments. I think we can see also. Oh, I see that there is another question. We use imoo Z1 every day on our farm. Your child can play, and I know where he is all the time. Okay. I did it. I'm very happy, because yeah, the purpose of these watches is to make the parents and the kids connected, and to show that these watches can offer your kids a way to stay connected, and also the parents don't need to worry about your kids, because you can always know where they are, and if they need anything, they can contact you. So very happy to hear this. I think we can also see how the application that you can download on your smartphone looks like. And I remember you that this application is free. You can download from the App Store, both for Android and iOS, and it's very easy to use, in my opinion. So let's discover together. Okay, when you open the application, then you will find the chat section here, and here you can see all the contacts that your kid has. And if you open one, for example, you can see the messages that your kid has sent and received, but not just simply text messages, also audio, as you can see, sticker, the past call and video calls made and received by your kids. You can see all the history of your kids, and you can also clear the chat if you don't want the history anymore. And you can see it for all the kids here, and you can also create some chat group, so you can connect more than one person and make all the people connected. I can switch here in the location in which you can find all the devices connected in real time, because you need to know that with these watches you can connect more devices with the same phone. That means if you have more than one kids, you can connect all of them to one smartphone. just simply using the application on the smartphone. And with the application, you can see the real-time location. As you can see here, you can see all the location of these different devices, and you can also see the past location. You can go back up to 14 days to see the past location of your kids. Now I don't think we have one. Anyway, as you can see, you can go back, and this is important in my opinion, because you will be able to see where your kid was. You can see the exactly route, the exactly time and location in where your kid was. And we can find also here the button to start a call or a video call. And as you can see, if you have more than one devices connected, you can choose between them and start a call or a video call easily. The notification is just the notification that you will receive. Not very important, but just to stay updated. We can move here to see all the application, all these features that you can find with this application. First, important to know, I think is here you can switch to the different devices, or if you want to add more, you can do it from here. And this allows you to manage all the different devices. And first, I think we can discover the contacts list. Maybe I switch to this one to have more contacts. As you can see here, you can find the contacts that your kid has on his smartwatch. And if you open one, then you can find the mobile number. You can change here if you want, if you don't want your kids have this contact anymore, and you can also delete from here. So you always have the complete control about the contacts and the people that your kid has. Also, because when your kids want to make new friends, then as you can see here, request pending, it means that you need to approve the new person. And in this way, you can always see the people that your kid has. And if you don't want someone, maybe you can remove or talk with your kids. Very important is the class mode, because maybe in some specific periods, such as the school time or during the night or whenever you want, then you can set this time, the class mode, set the time in which you want to start or finish the class mode. I think we can try together now. For example, now is 4:44, and I can switch on, and it's not this device, maybe. No, okay, is this device. Okay, I can set here. We can change again the time. Now is 4:45. So change the time in 4:46 here. Confirm. Oh, and here we put 5:47. So save. So what happened when the class mode will activate it? As soon as the time will change, then the watch doesn't work anymore. That means that the kids can still use the watch just to see the time and to make or receive calls with the emergency contact. So now, as you can see, the time is changed. So the class mode started, and yeah, the watch says to study hard. Anyway, if we try to find the application, then we cannot find them because the class mode is activated, so some features are not available. And if we try to exit, the watch will say that we cannot exit because to change the settings of the class mode, we can only do it from the application on the smartphone. And if we go on the left, we can find the emergency contact only, not the other. And yeah, of course, the shortcut we have, but no other application. But then when the time will change again, so for 47, the watch will come back in the normal conditions, so the kids can use again. Yeah, now it just changed, and we can use again all the application, all the feature that the watches has. So this mode is very important because yeah, here you can set the contacts you still want your kid to see during the class mode. I think it's very important because when you don't want your kids to spend time on these watches, then you can set the class mode. To manage the behavior of your kids, you can also use the app disable. You can choose an application that you don't want your kid use anymore. For example, we don't want our kid to use anymore the camera. I can show you what happened. Okay, here is the camera. I restrict the use. As you can see here, the kids cannot use the camera. The icon, the brightness of the icon is decreased. And if we try to open it, then the watch say that the parental control is activated, so the app is disabled. So we cannot use the application. There's no way to use it unless we set again no limit from the smartphone. Now the camera is came back, we can still use it again. But if we want the kids use the watch, the application, but not for too much time, then we can set here time limited. We can set the time that we want. For example, 60 minutes, now it's 60 minutes. It means that after 60 minutes, the kids cannot use the watch anymore. You can use only for 60 minutes. And you can do it for all the application in the watch. And for the chat management, it's almost the same, but just only with the chat application. And the important is also the watch health management, because here you can see how much time the kids spent on the smartwatch. You can see for both for every day, for today and the past 7 days. You can see also how much time the kid spent on this watch and how much on each application. And you can also, here you can set the time, the screen time limit for every day, but for the whole screen smartwatch. That means that you can choose the application here for your kids, and overall in the sum, your kids can use this application for a maximum of 60 minutes. And then your kids cannot use this application anymore. You can also deactivate some or remove some from here. I think, yeah, low power mode is also another way to manage the smartwatch. And what happened once you activate the low power mode. We can see together what happened. We go here on the home screen. We just switch the low power mode on, and now as you can see the screen is changed because they will say that low power mode is activated. He say that the battery could be last for 83 hours and 20 minutes. And if we try to use the application, then we cannot, because some features are not available during the low power mode. And we cannot even exit from the low power mode from the smartwatch, only through the app on your smartphone. And we can find the contact here to make and receive call from. And yeah, but I don't think you need the low power mode. because you need to know that the battery has 740 milliampere. That means that these watches can last up to 100 hours. So the battery is very long, durable, and you don't need to worry. You can charge maybe during the night, and for 1-2 days, usually you don't need to charge them again. It depends also what you do with these watches and how often you open or use the application on it. But I think that for these smartwatches, 740 milliampere are more than enough. So we can move to the next features, which is the the app center. Here you can find the application that the kid has on or on their watch. You can update if the app needs an update. You can also see the details and remove some application from here, and yeah, just to manage the application. Important is the fitness and the health mode, because they allows you to monitor your kids' physical condition. Here we can find the daily activity. For example, we can find the step count in the blue circle, the calories burned in the orange, and the duration in the green one. From here you can see the daily activities, but you can also check the past days, the day before today, and you can set also some goals from here. Just if you want to your kids have more goals, you can change here the calories burned, the fitness, and the step count. You can add or decrease, and you can change here according to your kids. And also you can see you can set the data of your kid from here to have a better to better understand the performance level of your kids. And here you can find the records. I think you remember that before we try to take swimming activities, and of course it's just 25 seconds, but it's just to understand how the recording activity works. So as you can see, you can find the duration, the calories burned, the distance, and the average heart rate of your kids' activity. And for example, if your kids go running, then you can see also the route that your kid made during the activity. So this is important because you can understand the performance level of your kids. And we can see also the health mode, because here you can see the current temperature of your kids. You can see also in the past days, and you can this is important because it means that when the temperature of your kids rise too much, then you will receive a notification on your smartphone. And it is important because then you can contact your kids. Maybe you can start a call or a video call with them and make sure that he needs help, or if he or she is in a good condition. Okay. Yes. Okay, I hope now you hear me. Anyway, if you have any question, just let me know in the comment. And I was saying that the features that I was saying that the features that make these watches different from other smartwatches for kids. And I was talking about the first one that, in my opinion, is the dual camera, because it's very practical to use and very comfortable. First of all, because during the video call, the kids can show the environment with no problem, because usually if the smartwatch has only one camera, then he need to flip the watch like this or do something like this, but it's not very comfortable. And as you can understand, if we flip the watch, then the screen will be flipped and the other person see everything flipped. And if the kids do something like this, then you cannot see what he's showing with the camera, and the other person maybe cannot understand very clearly. This is not a problem anymore with imoo Z7, because just simply flipping up the watch allows the kid to show the environments, to take pictures or videos about it. And if we want to talk about other features that makes these watches different from other smartwatches for kids, I think we can talk about the resistance of these watches, because it's not just water resistant. As you can see here, the watch is under the water but it's still working. I can also show you that it's still working. So I can, yeah, I can raise, you can unlock it and still use it. And they can also resist inside the ice. I can show you here. Maybe now it's a little bit melted, but you can see that the watch is inside the ice and it's still working, because I can double tap, unlock it, and I can still use it. So what does it mean? It means that these watches are very resistant, because as we know, the kids like playing with water, they like playing outside, they use everything they play, but you as a parents don't need to worry about they will broke these watches, because we made these watches exactly for kids, so they are very, very resistant. And also these watches are very sure, because they can connect only with the phone who has the same application, and they cannot access to any other external application or content, because if the kids want to add new people, then they need the approval of their parents from the application on the smartphone. And if they want to, for example, I don't know, if they want to chat with their friends, they can do it with the smartwatch, with friends that only have the same watches, or the watch of same brand, I mean. And yeah, that's worse. But if we want to compare also these watches with maybe some smartphone, then we can find that these watches are very different, and allows you as a parent to stay more sure about the kids' conditions. First of all, because you can always check the real-time location and the past location, so you always know where your kid is now, and also where your kid was in the previous 14 days. But also you can see the health monitoring of your kids, so you can see the physical condition of your kids, and you can prevent some disease in some case, because these watches allows you to be notified when the body temperature of the heart rate of your kids rise too much. so it's very important, and these features you cannot find in your smartphone, in a normal smartphone, sorry. And these watches also allows your kid to make friends in a very easy way. Just simply bump into different watches allows your kid to make new friends, add the new person, and you can and the kids can also stay in touch with the other person and share some moment together, create deep relations, and have fun together. Just drink a little and then we can continue. Very important about these watches also is the safe environment in which your kids cannot face external content, because the content that we face are managed by you with the smartphone, and they cannot meet strangers with these watches. Also because everything is controlled by you on the smartphone. That means that you don't need to give a smartphone to your kids if you want to stay connected, because first the price is different, but then also you cannot control the behavior of your kids with a smartphone, because you don't know how much time they will spend on the smartphone. You don't know what they are doing with the smartphone. And maybe especially for kids very young, because these watches are designed for kids from 4 and 12 years, then a smartphone is too early for them. You don't want them to spend too much time on games maybe or social media. Then it is normal in my opinion. So these watches allows you to be sure that the kids cannot do any of them. Because first, these watches has no game inside, so they cannot spend time on them. Second, they cannot find any other external application like social media or browser or something like this, so they can access to internet, but just to stay connected with you as a parent or other friends. And you can always see what the kids use the watch for. You can check the app on your smartphone to see how much time he spent on each application. You can see also the chat with their friends, so you can always know what your kids use the watch for, but you can also control everything from your smartphone. And I think we can see together some features that you can find with these watches, and I can show you here. I can switch okay, when you turn on the watch, you can find the home screen. Here you can swipe on the left to find the chat, the contact section, to start a call or a video call with some contact easily, or if you want to see the past calls and video calls received. We can come back here in the home screen to swipe out, swipe down, and find the shortcut that your kid can use from here, such as the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection, also the lightning, the mode if you don't want the sound, or if you want the vibration. You can manage also the volume from here, the brightness as well. And from here we can swipe on the right to find the chat section, and the kids here can see, can chat with other people. He or she can send photos, stickers, or text messages, of course, and audio. To make an audio is very simple. He can or she can just simply hold the blue button here, and the recording will start, but then you can release the button to send the audio. To type a message, just simply can or she can use the keyboard here, and they can also change with numbers and symbols. And if inside one chat we swipe on the right, then we can find the stickers. That is just a simple way for your kids to have fun, express better the emotions, and yeah, stay connected with other people. And they can download also even more stickers from here. Then we can swipe one more time on the right to find the album, the camera, and the video. That allows the kids to share some photos. They can choose from some photos that they have on they already have on the smartwatch, but they can also use the camera and the video mode to take pictures and video in real time. We can come back here, swipe down to find a bit that is like a virtual friend that allows the kid to stay connected with all the other friends that he has. And we can swipe on the right to find the virtual me. We can tap to customize the virtual me. And the virtual me is just like a virtual avatar. It's not a game, and the kids can customize this avatar by unlocking some item, and we, for example, change something. I don't know. No, we need to unlock this, but I think we can change the this one. And anyway, your kids can change, customize the virtual avatar by unlocking the item, but to unlock the item, the kids need to earn some points. And the points, the kids can earn them by doing some activities or challenge some friends or compete in the weekly ranking and so on. So as you can see now, it's changed, and your kids can have fun just simply changing it. We can swipe the last time on the right to find all the application that the kids can find on the smartwatch. We can start, for example, seeing what the health mode and the fitness mode do. The first one allows the kids to see the body temperature, the heart rate, and the blood oxygen in real time and during the day. And very important about this is that if the body temperature of the heart rate rise too much, so the value is too high, then the parents will receive a notification on their smartphone, and in this way they can contact the child to make sure that he or she is in a good condition, or if maybe they need some help. And also related to the health mode is the fitness mode, and that allows the kids to record some activities such as swimming, skipping, running, and sit-up activities. So by these activities, the kids can understand their condition, such as the distance, the calories burned, the duration of each activities, the heart rate, and so on. So that allows the kid to understand better his conditions and also to have an history of their activities. But it's not just like this, because the kids can also see the ranking compared to other friends here, as you can see, and they can also find the inventory, because as I mentioned before, the kids can unlock item just simply by doing some activities. Here with the color are the item that the kids has already unlocked, but here we can see that the color is black and white, so it means that the kid has not unlocked the item yet. We can see also how the sticker cam and the funny cam works, and very simple, is just about the camera but with some filter. And for example, you can choose the one that you prefer, and then to take the picture just press the button, and in 3 seconds then the photo will be taken. And you can decide also if you want to save or if you want to cancel, and then you will be able to share this photo with some friends or with the parents. And the funny cam similar but with a smile, because allow the kids to have a score about his or her smile. First, you need to take a picture of your face, and then the watch will give you a score. Now my score is 85, and actually it's lower than before, but I think your kid can do better than me. So I invite you to try this model when you buy the watch. The smile contest is similar, but it requires 2 people. So if we try, then you see that the watch try to give to the 2 people a score, but of course now we don't have, so no score. And finally, the virtual avatar is similar, but once you take a picture of your face, the watch will create an avatar based on your face. Now my score is 996, so higher than before, and my name is Homebody. Anyway, as you can see, the watch has no game inside, because it's not the main purpose of these watches. Because the main purpose, of course, is to make connect the parents and the kids. So these features are just about to have a little bit of fun for your kids, to share some moments, some family moments with their friends, and also with you as a parents, because I think every parents and like the kids send them some picture, and especially if these pictures are funny. So you don't need to worry about the kids spend too much time on these watches, because there's no reason for doing this. Anyway, you can manage everything with the application on your smartphone. If we come back here, then we can find another application to discover together. We can try together the AI scanning. We need to switch to the rear camera, but we can also use the front camera. Anyway, before we try with back, but now we can try with this pen. Now we took the photo, and the watch is generating the result. And yeah, of course, the watch says that this is a ballpoint pen, and that's right, it's just a pen. So when these features will be useful for your kids, maybe in some situation they are playing outside, they see some animals or plants that they don't know, and they can just simply take the picture of this, and the watch will tell them what the picture represents. And of course, maybe for us it's not so useful, but I think for a kids it's not useless, because especially if they are young, then they don't know much about the environment. They want to discover, and they want to learn more about the things that surround them. So with these features, they can easily take a picture and understand the meaning of the things around them. And then they can also share this new knowledge with some friends. And we can talk also about the what we can yeah you can connect these watches in two different ways. The first one is with the SIM card. You can, as you can see here, the watches has the slot in the back. Here you can insert the SIM card to connect the watch to internet. And the second way is by using a Wi-Fi connection. So you have these two different ways that both allows your kid to connect the watch to internet to start a call or a video call, and uh, to connect to friends and parents. And important about these watches is also the emergency contact call, and very simple to use. It's just about drawing a C on the screen, and then as you can see now the screen rise up, and the kids can easily start a call with the emergency contact. I can show you better with this camera. Now the screen is off. I can draw a C on the screen, and then as you can see, the screen lights up, and kids can start the call here very quickly. So this is important because maybe in some situation they cannot just use the phone, the smartwatch, rise, unlock, and go on the contact and start the call. But with this mode, they can just draw a C on the screen and then start the call in an easy way. Even if they have the hands under the desk or on the back, they can start the call in any case. So very useful, and you also as a parent are always sure that your kids can contact you if they need. And about these watches, we can also talk about the challenge, because the kids can make some challenge with friends to stay connected, to have fun together, and also to earn points to customize the performing. For example, now we have this challenge who ask us to start walking, and the winner is the first one who reached 100 steps. Why this? Because we want also your kid to have fun with friends, stay connected with them, but in a healthy way, so they can have fun together, but just simply working or running together. And I think it's important to have fun. An example in which these watches could be very important could be maybe if they want to have if they want to maybe during the holidays go in a campus or meet some friends, then you as a parent no need to worry about this, because you can always contact them first if they need, and you can also be sure about the location of your kids. You can easily see the time, the real-time location of your kids, and also go back up to 14 days to see the past location of your kids. And if you are worrying about their condition, then you can start a call or a video call to talk directly with them, and they can also show you first the face with the front camera, but then they can also use the rear camera to show the environment while they are in the video call. And very useful is also the rear camera to take picture and video about what the kid is doing. For example, he playing outside, then he can take a picture or a video to share with other friends or you as parents. And I think it's like a different way to live the moment together, to share the moment, because you can always be present and stay there with your kids. So these watches are another way to they allow both the kids and the parents stay connected first, but then it's not just about a gift that you can give to your uh, kid, but it's also a gift for yourself, because you as a parent will enjoy this watch as well, because you don't need to worry about the condition of your kids anymore. You can see almost everything about your kids, from the location to the chat, the people that he is in contact with, and the health conditions, the physical condition, but also the emotional conditions. So you have always the complete control with the application that you can download on your smartphone. And the application is free. You can download from the App Store in both for Android and iOS. So if you are interested in this kind of watches, I suggest you to go on our website, because today you can enjoy a 15% of discount. So that means that you can buy these watches not for 219 and 129 as the original price is, but less with 15% of discount. And you don't need to worry to wait anymore, because if you buy one watch today, then in just 2 days you will receive one, and you can give it to your kids. When you buy the watch, you will receive a box like this, and I think also the box is very good, but of course it's not the box important, it's the watch inside that is very important. And you will receive the watch, and then you can give it to your kid. You can also have 15 days return with no reason. It means that, for example, if you just want to try the watches, you can do it. And if you are not satisfied, but actually I cannot think about some features that you don't like about these watches, but anyway, it's normal, because everyone has personal taste. Everyone prefers something different. Some people prefer Apple, other Android, so it's normal. Anyway, if you change your mind, you can return these watches with no problem during this period. And also you have 2 years warranty, which if you are encounter any problem, you can just contact us to solve the problem. And also I suggest you to follow us on our social media, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, so you can stay updated, you can interact with us, ask questions, and know more about these watches. I think I can show you now how what you can find on the app on the smartphone. Okay, first you can find the chat section here. So it means that you can see the messages that your kids has done and received from other people. For example, here you can see the video call received and made, the images sent and received, the stickers, the chat, the text messages, and also the audio, for example, here. You can also clear the chat history just simply here. And this about the chat, very simple to use. You can also create some group chat if you want to connect more than one people. And we can go here to start a call or a video call. But as you can see here, we have more than one person. So it means that you can connect even more than one device with your phone. That means if you have more kids, more than one kid, then you can connect all of them with your phone. And it's not a problem, you can simply manage all of them from your phone. And yeah, you can start a call or a video call with the device that you prefer. And also you can see the exactly location of the different keys here, the real-time location, but you can also go back out to 14 days to see the past location. Now we don't have history, but anyway, as you can see, we can go back up to 14 days to see the past location of the kids. That is very important because you can not just simply know the location of your kids now in this moment, but you can also check the previous location of your kids. It's important because maybe you are at work, you are busy in this moment, but no problem, you can just simply check the phone later to see the past location. Then we can find also the fitness here about the kids. You can see that here we have the step count in the blue circle, the calories burned in the orange circle, and the duration, the smallest one, the green one. And it's not just only for today, you can see also the previous days, and you can choose the date if you prefer, but it's just to have an overview about the activity that your kid make and do during the days. And also, if the kid has any activities, you can find them here, and you can see the duration, the calories burned, the distance, and the average rate from here. That allows you to have an overview about the activity that your kids do during the week, for example, and you can understand his conditions and if maybe he or she is improving or something like this. So you can understand better your kids. And related to this, yeah, I was forgiving. You can also set some daily goal, for example, how many calories burn you want your kid burn during the day. You can rise or decrease the value from here. You can also choose how much time you want your kid to spend time on each activities. For example, now it's 60 minutes, you can increase or decrease from here. And finally, the step counter, how many steps you want your kid to every day. You can increase as well and decrease. And finally, the fitness data that allows you to have a better performance, accurate calculation of your kid's performance. You can set the data here, and then you will have better result. Related to this, I was saying there is the health mode that allows you as a parent to see the body temperature of your kids, not just simply for today. You can go back, go back in the previous days and set when you want to be notified if if the body temperature rises too much. Because very important about the health mode is that if the body temperature of your kids rise too much, then you will get notified and you can contact your kids to be sure that he or she is in a good condition, or maybe if he or she needs some help. And the same thing is also for the heart rate. You can see the value from here, and you can check also the previous days. And even in this case, you will be notified if the heart rate is too high. And you can set also the value in which you want to be notified. And finally, the blood oxygen is just a way where you can find the blood oxygen of your kids measurement. And very important is also the mood, because allows you to understand not just simply the physical condition of your kids, but also the feeling that he is feeling, or the when he needs more help. For example, now you can see that uh, he felt pleasure during this time in this day. You can see if the kids feel happy, pleasure, good, calm, or not so hot. So the health mode is very important, because if I can switch the camera, I cannot switch the camera anymore. Okay, so I can show you more about this without showing. Okay. Now we are back. So the health mode is very important in my opinion, because you can have a complete overview about your kid, both physical and emotional. Because with the physical, you can understand the physical condition. You can see the heart rate, the body temperature, the blood pressure, the activities, the duration, and so on. You can understand how is your kids physically, but with the emotional, then you can understand also the feeling, and how he is or she is in this moment. So if you combine these two data, then you can understand at all completely your kids, and you can help them when you understand they need some help. You can stay closer when you see they stay closer, and when they are happy, then you can just enjoy it and stay together. We can see other features here. For example, uh, the class mode is very, very important. So we can try together and see how it works. So take the watch, and now as you can see, it's normal. We can use everything, and it's normal. But if we set the time, for example, set 17:40, 5:40, start 5:41, if we do it time, save. Okay, just in time. As you can see here, the time is changing. Now it's 5:40. So this smartwatch is changed and say kid study hard. But if we try to use the application, then as you can see, we cannot find them anymore. Why? Because the class time is activated. That means that the kids cannot use any application during this time. And if the kids can, if the kids try to exit from this mode, then as you can see, he or she cannot do that, because the only way is through the application on your smartphone. And your kids can always still able to use the call to receive and make call with the emergency contact. And even in this case, you can manage the contact that you want your kids stay connected with. Anyway, as you can see, now is 5:41, and the clock, the watch screen changed again. So we can use again all the application. We can use the watch completely as normal. And this mode is important because maybe in some periods, such as during the school time, or when, I don't know, during the night, or whenever you want during the day, you don't want your kids use the watch or spend too much time or be distracted by this the notification. You can easily set the schedule of your school kids schedule school. Anyway, you can set the schedule with the time in on your smartphone, and then the kids cannot use the watch anymore. Well, just to see the time, or to make a call or receive a call with the emergency contact. And we can move. I cannot switch the camera. Okay, I can talk like this. Important is also the app disable, because allows you to have the complete control about the application that your kid can use with their smartwatch. And with them, with these features, um, you can control which app you want your kid to use, and for how much time. For example, you don't want your kids to use, I don't know, the camera anymore. Then you can change the setting from your smartphone, and then your kid won't be able to use it anymore, unless you change the setting from your smartphone. No, I cannot change the camera. Why I cannot change the camera? I cannot change. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I can show you how it works. And just okay. Thank you. For example, the camera, we don't want our kids use the camera anymore, just simply restrict the use, and then the brightness of the application is changed. And if we try to open it, then we can see that the parental control is activated, so the app is disabled. And there's no way for the kids to use the app anymore unless we change the setting from the smartphone. And now, as you can see, the brightness of the app is come back as normal, so we can use the application again. But if we want our kids to use the application but not spend too much time, then we can just set the time from here, and then after 60 minutes, for example, the kids cannot use the app anymore. And related to this, there is also the watch health management that allows you to have an overview about the kids' usage of the watch. You can see the usage, how much time the kids spend on the watch today or during the week, and how much time he or she spent on each application. That allows you to understand how your kids use the watch and for what. And you can also set a time limit here for the watch, and you can choose which application your kid can use in these 60 minutes. If you don't select any of the, for example, the sports mode, if you don't select them, it means that your kid can use the application for 60 minutes and the sport mode just unlimited, with no restriction. And we can see also together how works the low power mode and how activated. Now, as you can see, the watch is normal, but if we activate the low power mode, then the screen changed, as you can see. We cannot find the application here, and oh, sorry, I switched. We cannot find the application anymore, and if we try to exit, then the watch doesn't allow us to exit, because the only way is through the smartphone. And we can still make a call or receive a call with our contacts, and we can manage the contacts from here. Choose which contact we want to still our kid be able to make a call or receive a call with. And you can choose also at what level, what level of battery the low power mode will activate automatically. And yeah, now we came back with the normal mode, and as you can see, the watch came back as normal. So I show you a little overview about the features that you can find with both the smartwatch and the application on your smartphone. And there are many other features I suggest you to discover by yourself when you buy these watches. And I remind you one more time that you can find these watches on some e-commerce such as Shopee and Amazon. And if you go on our website just for today, you have 15% of discount. That means that you have a super price for these watches. And if you buy these watches today, then in just 2 days you will be able to give this watch to your kids and enjoy the experience together, because you need to remember that this watch is not just a gift for your kid, it's also a gift for yourself, because both the kids and the parents can enjoy these watches. Also with these watches, if you buy one, then you have 15-day return with no reason. That means if you change your mind during these periods, or if you want just to try one of them, you can do it during these periods, then you can return the watch with no problem. And also you have 2 years warranty with these watches. So if you have any problem during this period, just contact us to find a solution to solve the problem. So what are the main features that these watches allows you and your kids to do? First of all, the first features that you need to remember, very innovative, is the dual camera, because it's the special features about our imoo 7 that allows your kid to have more enjoyable experience during the video calls, and also if he or she wants to take photos and videos about the environment. During the video call, for example, the kid can show his face with the front camera. That's many smartwatch for kids allows your kid to do this. But then if the kid want to show the environment, then he can just simply flip the watch and show you the environment. But usually what happens when the kids want to show the environment but the watch has only one camera, they need to flip the wristle or do something like this. But as you can imagine, it's not very comfortable, because the kid cannot control what he's showing, or the images are flipped, not really good anyway. But with imoo 7, this is not a problem anymore, because the kids can use the rear camera to show easily and clearly the environment, and also in a very high quality, because the front camera has 2 megapixels while the rear camera has 5 megapixels. That means that also the kids can take pictures and videos in a very high quality, and then they can share this with friends and parents. And related to the camera is also the AI scanning, because allows the kids to take picture of some object, and then they can understand what the object is. And for our kids of 5 years old, for example, is important, because then they can understand better the environment, to explore the world, and also they can share the new knowledge with some friends. And important about these watches is also the resistance, because they can resist in a very extreme condition, such as under the water. As you can see here, the watch still working even under the water. They can even receive video call under the water. That means the kids can still use the watches even if outside is raining, if they are playing with water, or if they want to swim, then they can still use the watch, and even we encourage them to use the watch under the water because they can record their activities while they are swimming. And also they can resist inside the ice. Now I think it's okay. A little bit of ice I can show you here. With this. Anyway, if you are interested in seeing this, I suggest you to watch again the live. But anyway, the watch is still working even if it was inside the ice. Okay. It means that the watch is very resistant because it's designed specifically for kids. And what else? The watch. Oh, okay. So for today is everything, but you can follow us on our social media. You can check our website and see you next time.